Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Wolves taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Our partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Gentlemen, your San Francisco Giants.
About to get started here. On the hill here today, Steven Mitre.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Escalona. And he deals. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing.
First pitch, 105.
The pitch.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's one down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Corey Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first with one gone, and now it's going to be Kurt Chase. This guy has turned into a beast. That one's in there, 0-1. Mitre. He's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. And a pitch.
And when the hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next offering is down low. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Murphy over at first with one away. And now it's 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And now Rich Weiss. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. pitch. Good eye right. There. Two one now. And strike two. The pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Bottom of the first. And today's starting pitcher, Kurt Mercer. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Nick Erdman, the next Giant to hit. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball one. One down, base is empty. That's to third. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Russell Cabrera.
Two outs, base is empty. Russell Cabrera now at the plate. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Two outs. And there's the strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Going to count 1-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses, and that'll do it. Giants down in order. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Floyd Klein.
The first baseman, Floyd.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on that.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Fought off foul. Strike two.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Righty delivers.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. If it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering misses, and now 2-0. And there's a ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And he walked him.
Batting eighth, the right fielder,
Douglas Yates getting ready to hit. Klein, the lead runner, out at second. Jackson at first. One gone. Next offering upstairs.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, one out.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
One out. Runners at first and second. This one in the air, right field. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now Booker Washington. Left center base hit. One run is in. Two runs across now. Another scores. They clear the bases, and they're up by 3.
How about that? Clears the bases. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's a speed threat. Jake Escalona. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Corey Murphy digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles The bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Mitre keeping an eye on him. First and third, one down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
At the belt and fires. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw is wild and it gets away. In at second, no play. As a run scores.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So up next, Kurt Chase. Struck out swinging his first time. This to third. Backhand reach, but it gets by him. And that one's going to get into the corner. Able to get back into third safely. A run comes in the play. And he's got a double.
The center fielder, number 7, Rich White.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pitching change here, Michael Vaughn. And he'll go to work with runners on second and third.
Michael Vaughn.
Here's the center fielder, Rich Weiss. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Cedeno drifts towards it. Makes the grab and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here's the first baseman, Floyd Klein.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field. With this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no question with a good offense, the ability to affect the pitching staff of the following games is a factor. The 2-1. That's down and in. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4. Joseph Cabrera, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Joseph Cabrera.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jimenez ranging to his right, drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Klein coming home. He scores as well. They clear the bases. It's 8-0.
Now batting.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now at the plate, Ricky Jackson trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. First offering misses badly for ball one. Left-hand hitter waits to third. Gets it to first, and that is that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Wolves on top 8. We head to the bottom of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Alvin Waters. The right hater back to work. On the corner for a strike. That's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
No, that's down.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And down on strikes. And one gone. And now the shortstop, Douglas Odom.
Batting fifth. The shortstop, Douglas.
In there for strike one. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
In the air, right side, Yates gliding back, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Douglas